Now we will have Greg Vincent and Jamie Carnes present their 1985-86 senior year in review.
UCHS News.
I'm Greg Vincent.
And I'm Jamie Carnes.
And now, the news. First off, the national news. Today, the USSR has reported the destruction of Halley's Comet by Soviet MiG fighters. Russian officials said that the heavenly projectile entered into Soviet airspace and was believed to be on a spy mission. Details are still scarce.
The Purina Corporation today announced the recall of all brands of rat poison made by their company. Sources say traces of Tylenol were found in various packages.
Also in national news, today Ferdinand Marcos and Jean-Claude Duvalier announced that they had made plans to buy lands in Mohawk, Kentucky. Concurrently, local officials said in a prepared statement that it would be impossible for them to allow the foreigners to purchase property here. Property values would surely drop.
President Reagan today banned San Francisco from taking part in the nationwide event Hands Across America, saying that he did not want to take the chance on the spread of the AIDS virus to the rest of the nation.
In light of all the concert aid promotion, Band-Aid, Live Aid, Farm Aid, Roll Aids, and Gay Aids, President Reagan has announced plans for his own type of aid, Contra Aid, appearing at the internationally televised concert, which is co-sponsored by Ronco and K-Tel, and goes to help the Nicaraguan rebels, will be the Beach Boys, Wayne Newton, the Osmond family, Richard Clayderman, Burl Ives, the Ink Spots, the Mills Brothers, Christy Lane, and the Platters.
And finally, Secretary of Defense Casper Weinberg today announced the erasing of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi's line of death across the Gulf of Sidra. Colonel Gaddafi then announced plans to poke out the eyes of the imperialistic Americans. Know what we say to you, Mr. Gaddafi? Now for school news. Due to conditions beyond our control, many usual events at ECHS fell through and were not carried out. In memory of the Christmas play, Christmas party, and Valentine's dance, we have this last remembrance.
Yesterday, County Judge Executive Donald Dole, no, not Donald Dole, Donald Housen. Let's get right here. He announced a change in county policy dealing with prostitution. This came about as a direct result of the number of these prostitutes that were on school grounds during Senior Spook Day. Also, just in today, this bit of news. Mass hysteria has broken loose in Brownsville, Kentucky tonight. It seems that local high school students are rioting. It is said that they are demanding action against certain atrocities. They are, number one, not having hamburgers and steak and gravy or chili dogs and vegetable soup on the same day in the lunch line. Number two, safety from or good seats to the girls' fights. And number three, the arrest of Yvonne Campbell and Howard White for excessive testing and an excess amount of note cards and term papers.
Only a few weeks ago, a success was made of the Hawaiian pig roast and volleyball tournament, otherwise known as the Senior Luau. Everything went as planned, thanks to our senior sponsors and others, until a band of wild, nomad vagabonds descended upon the unsuspecting stragglers, overwhelming them and stealing the rest of the food. There were no survivors.
Finally, in school news, in a prepared statement by David Stass, ECHS math teacher, he said that this year's seniors are, quote, ornery, nasty, and sick. In entertainment news, ABC has announced that its upcoming miniseries, The North and South, Book 2, will focus less upon historical facts and, get this, more upon sex.
Mayor Carnes of California today announced that he does not think his acting career will have an effect on his political position. He then proceeded to pull out his 44 Magnum and shoot 2 councilmen who did not agree with his ideas on city ordinances. Sylvester Stallone today announced his personal declaration of war against Libya and sent a message to Colonel Gaddafi saying, quote, "I'm coming to get you." Now for the sports news. As everyone knows, the seniors defeated the juniors soundly 40-36 in overtime during the first annual junior-senior basketball tournament. In a post-game interview, head junior coach Bruce Vincent stated that he was thoroughly disgusted with the whole thing and is looking with optimism toward taking over the senior head coaching position vacated by Greg Vincent, who is currently applying for the head coaching position of the Western Kentucky University Hilltoppers.
Tell through, I'm going to Iowa, baby. Yeah. Being fed up with drugs in baseball, Peter Uberoff released plans for a new drug testing procedure to be used in baseball. Now, all fans that plan to go to ball games will be tested as they enter the arena. Commissioner Uberoff said this should cut down on the drugs in baseball while furnishing liquid fertilizer for the field.
A new rule has just been passed in the National Football League regarding wearing clothes with brand names on them. This has happened in light of Jim McMahon of the Super Bowl champion Chicago Bears. It seems that McMahon, who began by wearing headbands that said Adidas, began selling ad space on his uniform. His headband still said Adidas, while his shoes had Nike and Puma on them. His shirt said Coca-Cola, DP, and Dodge. His helmet said Song, and his pants said Levi's, Playboy, Smith & Wesson, and Bush Beer.
Well, that's all the news. We'd like to thank y'all for listening. I'd also like to take a moment to remember Space Shuttle. Seriously, no jokes. Space Shuttle.
And the soldiers at Fort Campbell who died in a plane crash.
Also like to thank y'all for 12 great years. I've enjoyed them. Pardon them.
And hey, ditto for me. Thanks to everyone. Good luck.
Big out.